Hi, everybody. Good morning. I am literally in the process of sharing, as should you be. Welcome to Coffee with Ken Boggle. I'm your buddy, Ken Boggle. Thank you so much for joining me. I see there's already some people in the chat room. So whether you're watching us on Facebook or the Periscope or the Vidi Space or the wherever, say good morning, say hello, and welcome to yet another fantabulous episode of Coffee with Ken Boggle. Thank you very much. All right, so let's do this. Who's in the chat room? We've got Miss Kim Ford Johnson. Hello, Mama Kim, who fell. Mama Kim fell. I'm terribly worried about her. She says she's fine, but that's just exactly what she would say, isn't it? It's exactly what she would say. I'm going to go see her later. We're going to have breakfast together. Good morning, Isaiah. Nice to see you. That'd be amazing. Isaiah, we're going to do readings, but we won't do them really, really quick. We're going to go through and do all kinds of other stuff first, and then you can do a reading and, be grateful for it. So Miss Jennifer Marine, hello, good morning, lover. Yes, Mama Kim says she's okay. She says she's okay. Miss Dawn Marie, thank you for joining us. Dawn Marie Franks, that looks like a new name to me. Looks like a new name. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Luella Williamson. Joanna Willie Mosher, hello from New York. Cheers, coffee with Ken Boggle. Click. Let's have some, yeah? Let's have some. That's good. That's good. That's lovely. So if you're new to Coffee with Ken Boggle, I'm Ken Boggle, host of Tarot Date with Ken Boggle, and owner of Tarot by Ken LLC and partner in Ken Boggle's Enterprises. I have done tarot card readings now for 28 years. I started when I was 8 years old, almost 29 years. Damn, that'll make you feel old, won't it, to think of that? I started shuffling cards when I was 8. So anyway, 28, nearly 29 years. And I'm here to do a little coffee with you. We're going to sit down. We're going to enjoy we're going to have a cup of mug of coffee, and we're going to let go of the week we had before. We're going to get all sorted out for the week ahead. I'm going to do a little bit of catching up with my buddies at home who are paying attention and watching and loving it. And then we're going to do a gallery reading. What will happen is that if you are either on YouTube or you're on Facebook, you're on Vidi Space, you'll type in your questions. They'll pop up. I'll read them, and then I will endeavor to answer them with the tarot cards. Yes, with that. Good morning, Lisa. Miss Lisa Zimmerman celebrated a birthday this week. Hello, my love. Good on you. Miss Suzanne Wright Perry. Miss Suzanne, good morning. How do you take your coffee? I take my coffee with 2 Splendas. Okay, here's how you have to do it. You put 2 Splendas in the bottom. You put a very small amount of lactose-free milk in it, very small amount. Then you put it under the Keurig or whatever type of coffee brewer single cup that you have. Then you brew it, mix it up. If it looks, I like my coffee to have sort of a Diana Ross kind of beautiful little, color. It's just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I tend to sometimes put in too much milk, and it's more of a Mariah Carey, which is lovely. It's lovely, but it's not how I enjoy it. I hope I didn't offend anyone. Mariah Carey is going to write a letter. Please, Mariah, write a letter. I'm sure that it would be amazing. So Cameron Flynn, hello and good morning to Cameron. Cameron, thank you so much for following me on Twitter at Ken Boggle. Thank you for following me on Facebook. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for watching every Sunday. You're the best. Miss Rosemary, good morning to you. And Isaiah says, do you have coffee every day? I have coffee every day. I have coffee the way other people drink water. Funny but true. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to catch up a little bit. We're going to do, we're going to talk about some guests and some parties. We're going to talk about things we're going to do at parties, and then we're going to open some viewer mail. I happen to have got, well, I'm not going to pick it up again because it's super heavy. I have this massive box that's filled to the brim with something, and we're going to open it live. And that'll be fun. Then we'll do the gallery readings. Then I'm going to do something for you called the Tarot Weekly Forecast. A Tarot Weekly Forecast is where we shuffle the cards thinking about the week ahead. and everything that we're all going through. And we try to find a common energy between us. And we do every day is a tarot card. I tell you what's going to happen, how to get through it, how to make everything better. So we'll take the terrible and make it terrific. We'll take the bogus and make it beautiful. Crap is the new fantastic. How about another sip? Coffee with Ken Boggle. Clink. Yes. Beverly. Hello. Good morning, Beverly. Scarfsvog. It has a Scarfsvog. Very nice. Very nice. Suzanne says she likes her coffee with a little bit of cream and sugar. I have a bit of coffee with my cream and sugar. Oh, very nice. Isaiah says, does the smell of coffee wake your spirit up? The smell of coffee wakes my spirit up, yes. But when I really get, what's really important for me, though, is morning gongyo. It's a Buddhist practice of chanting and meditating. That's what really gets me going. That's what kind of puts all the gears in place. I haven't done it today, which is why I'm a little shaky. But for the most part, it's gongyo that wakes me up for sure. I'm a different person after I chant and meditate. So yes, everyone come in and say good morning. Kelly Schaefer, hello, my love. I have a sneaky suspicion that the box that arrived at the Emporium this week was Kelly Schaefer. I have a feeling. Why am I drinking this like Donald Trump drinks coffee like this? It's like a Donald Trump move. We'll be more masculine about it. Good morning to Michael Anthony, who's watching with us. Michael, who's fantastic. And Miss Lindsay Rutledge. Yeah, babe. How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Life treating you all right? Paying bills, doing laundry, that kind of thing? Life threw us some curveballs this week, kids. It sure did. Anyway, life throws curveballs, and thank goodness that we happen to excel at knocking those out of the park. That's what happens. All right, so let's talk. Ken Boggle's Mystical Emporium is my house in Frankfort, Kentucky, my actual house where I live, and it is a boutique hotel. It is a boutique hotel that specializes around an immersive mystical experience. So you can go to the Airbnb site, plug in Frankfort, Kentucky. You can get 1 night with me. You can get 2 nights with me. You get to stay in my lovely home. When you do get to stay, your first night, you're greeted by myself and everybody who's going to be helping take care of us for the weekend. Sometimes there's a security guy who comes and checks in on us. And then there's Mama Kim, who does all the catering and things like that. Sometimes partners will come around and you'll get to meet the other owners of the house and the other owners in the business and that kind of a thing. But we have cocktail hour. Cocktail hour is phenomenal. So originally, I thought I wanted to do complimentary champagne, domestic, not actual champagne. So like a complimentary glass of champagne with some hors d'oeuvres, And then last night we kind of started, night before last, my partner Sarah, who's in the chat room, she came up with some really great drink recipes. And yesterday we went to her house and tried them. I wish there was video evidence of this because the drinks are phenomenal. There's one particular one that very well may take me away from vodka cranberry. Now, I did the math. I think I've been exclusively drinking vodka cranberry Cape Codders for like 6 or 7 years. So it was after I gave up Cosmopolitan, so maybe longer than that. But anyway, Sarah made this amazing drink. It's a phenomenal drink. They call it unicorn's blood. And what you do is it's razzmatazz, it's razzmatazz in the bottom of a glass. And then there's something you put over that. I can't quite remember. Grenadine, maybe. And then you take like a lime. It's a key lime. No. We did Sprite. You put a spoon up against the glass. You pour the Sprite down the spoon and let it kind of make a layer on top of the razzmatazz. It separates and it's like blood in the bottom, but this beautiful, like soft, pinky deliciousness at top. So different things like that. We also did one called the Magic Mule. Sarah put together the Magic Mule. It is very, very interesting. It changes colors. There's a Polyjuice Potion drink. You may notice that there's a theme somewhere between Unicorn's Blood and Polyjuice Potion. You may notice there's a theme, maybe a wizarding theme, maybe a Potter theme, you Potterhead. Yeah, so that's delicious too. The polyjuice potion actually will smoke and bubble a little bit and that kind of a thing. So you'll get to have those sorts of drinks. Now, if you're into the regular kind of cocktail, don't be dismayed. My light just went out. There's no reason for that to have happened. Anyway, weird energies, weird things happen. So, so sorry, I immediately look a lot paler and without color because my color was coming from the light. Whatever. So anyway, the drinks are really, really great. If you're into like cocktail stuff, if you want to do like original cocktail things, that's cool too. Because we can do things like old fashions. We can do straight up, vodka cranberries, or you can have margaritas, just really regular things, G&Ts, gin and tonics, those sorts of things. There was one drink called the White Owl, the Hedwig, this White Owl was made of Bailey's and a couple of other things and just absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to rename them. I don't think that I have a lot of men guests. They're going to pop in asking for unicorn blood. So I think I'm going to change them up slightly with the names. I was thinking of naming them after women in my life. So one would be the Sarah, one would be the Mary, one would be the Elizabeth. Maybe we can get a Kelly. Maybe you can come up with your drink here at the house. We figure out exactly what goes into it, and we put you on the list. Maybe that. Yeah, I don't really drink bourbon. I don't really drink whiskey. I don't drink whiskey if I can help it because it makes me do strange things, gets me really warm, and then my clothes come off, which is something no one has wanted from me since like 2004. Not really. So I try not to drink whiskey and bourbon. But anyway, the cocktails are going to be amazing. Again, they are complimentary, and you must be, of course, 21 years or older to do it. But yeah, you get to come into the kitchen, and we're going to do a little mixology, like actual science. Dry ice is involved. Girl, it's going to be like Mr. Wizard up in here. Mr. freaking Wizard. Keith Bailey. Hello, Bailey. What are you doing, babe? Welcome. So I was telling you a few weeks ago about being nominated for my Excellence in Television Broadcasting. You may have heard me mention it a couple of times. I was nominated for a Paranormal Rewind award for Best Psychic on Television in 2020. The awards happened. Sadly, I did not win. However, I was the only non-cable television show in that category. So it was a really wonderful, fantastic thing. It just what a unbelievable honor. And you hear people say crap like that at the Oscars and stuff, and you're like, no, really, honey, you wanted that trophy. Don't play. But really, it comes when you're working this hard and everything's still very. So probably would. Kim Russo probably would, because I feel like she's that kind of a lady. I feel like she's amazing like that. Anyway, so Tammy Cook says, congratulations. What an honor. Absolutely love her. It's a total honor. Jacqueline, hello, love bug. Jacqueline says, tremendous honor. Yes, it really is. It is. To be the only non-cable television program. Phenomenal. So great. Sue Robertson, everybody's Sue Robertson in the comment section there. She is going to be spending the night with me. It's going to be phenomenal. Yes. Brenda Hall coming in from Adelaide, South Australia. How are you? Have you seen Kath and Kim? Do you love it? Let's talk about it privately. Be friends with me on Facebook. Okay, so anyway, I got guests checking in. Kim Wilhite's going to be here on Friday. She and her sister are coming to spend the whole weekend with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do cocktail hour, get our bags put away, hang out, have a little nosh, some lovely hors d'oeuvres, and then we're going to party. We'll party a little bit. And then we'll go to bed. We'll wake up the next day, and they get to select several different classes that they'd like to take. We're going to teach palmistry, tarot, and we're not just going to teach regular tarot. Like, I'm going to show you how my granny taught me how to do tarot. So, like, that's really great. Psychic development, spiritual journeys, past lives, all these things we can do. And they're complimentary. When you purchase a weekend with me, the price is what it is because we're going to give you so much. It's an inclusive, amazing experience, a total, like an immersive, mystical experience. You're going to love it. It is Sue Robertson's birthday, so we're actually going to prepare a little bit of cake for her, a little bit of cake for Sue. And lastly, I think she's also going to do some kind of a dinner. Mama Kim actually does dinner for our guests when they book a room or a stay with us, they will be put in touch with the catering, Mama Kim's Cakes and Catering, and she will make sure that your dinner is delicious. And you get to go and sit down with me in the lovely formal dining room and enjoy, partake. In order to book those, you can go to Airbnb plug in Frankfort, Kentucky. You do rent room. It's not that you rent the whole house unless you rent both of the rooms. Then you do get the whole house. It'd just be me and you sitting around looking at each other, which I'm fine with. We'll watch Dirty Dancing, and we will tell dirty jokes, and we'll get sauced and have a lovely, wonderful time. And have a wonderful, lovely time. So, yes, let's see. Angela Allen, who is dealing with some emotional issues. She's not emotional, but health issues. She wrote us yesterday and said that she was having some COVID-like symptoms and a couple of other issues that were going on. So we're sending you all kinds of love to our friend Angela Allen, who I thought was trying to book a room. I thought that she had, in her message, it said, "I'm not going to be there tomorrow. Sorry. I got things going on." And I was like, well, understandable, but you don't have a reservation. I don't know why on earth you're expecting to see me. Then it hit me. She's talking about this moment, this thing that we're doing. So anyway, let's talk about other stuff. We've got a little bit of catching up to do about me and relationship business. You remember I was telling you about me being on Tinder? Do you all remember that? Yeah, I was on Tinder. And I was doing the most. And I actually met a couple of really great guys. And I've whittled them down to a really great guy. And I am excited about it because Monday is our first date. Monday is our first date. And I'm stoked. Very, very stoked. I'm excited. Thrilled. Everybody else that I've been kind of like talking to has been really kind of cool and awesome. And there's one person who's been very kind of slow and steady. And I don't know if that's going to build into a friendship or what, but he's a pretty good guy, teacher. And then the other fellow who's coming for our date Monday is also a teacher. So maybe they will teach me something. Maybe. Good morning, Kathy Miller-Fox. Good morning, Shelby Mulholland. Yes, what a fabulous name. Y'all have the best names. Lindsay Rutledge, good morning. She said, I've done the Tinder thing before. Ha ha. I'm guessing that didn't work out for it. So here's kind of like the thing. I don't go on Tinder thinking I'm going to find the love of my life. I don't. I go on Tinder expecting to be judged, objectified, offended because someone's going to send you a picture of their junk. And, well, not always is it offensive. Sometimes it's lovely. Just saying, I don't mind a naked selfie. I just don't. That's just me as a person. I don't mind it. But it will happen on these apps and such. But what I do it for, why I go on Tinder is I get the energy of romance flowing in my life. Because you have to ask yourself, am I really ready for a relationship? If the answer is yes, proceed to step two. Step two is, do I have any emotional baggage that needs to be sorted out? If the answer is yes, go backward because you're really actually not ready. But once you've cleared away all of your emotional baggage and you've actually determined you're ready for a relationship, and then you have this place where you must ask yourself, how willing am I to have a new relationship? So what I do is I show the universe, I'm willing. I'm going to get on this app that I know is kind of bogus, but I'm still going to go on there and I'm going to flip through people and see what I like and who's there and what they're into and those kinds of things. But then, you kind of hook one or two or three or four or seven, says a friend of mine. A friend told me that you can sometimes book a lot of kind of things, a lot of people. You can hook up and hook a man all at the same time. So once you do all that, I think the universe says, yeah, okay, let's throw some romance. And then the next thing you know, you're in the grocery store and you look across the, bananas and there stands, this amazing person. And you walk up and say hello. And next thing you know, you're living together for 6 years or however long they decide to stay around. But anyway, yeah, everything's working out. I've got a lovely, wonderful little relationship cooking. It's pretty interesting. Slow and steady wins the race, though. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Yes, other than that, let's talk about viewer mail. We have a box. I'm trying not to mess everything up because I've got my podcasting equipment here. We've set up a studio in the parlor to do podcasting with these amazing, like actual podcasting microphones, these booms that are kind of hanging. You can't see them, so you didn't know they were there. Thus the magic of camera work. Let's open viewer mail. I got your mail. I've got your viewer mail. I've got your viewer mail. Lots of men carry pocket knives. Yeah, I don't. I carry a pocket wine corkscrew wine cutting thing. You know, corkscrew, a wine opener is what it's called in the world there. Wine opener. Let's crack this open. It came to us from, God knows, I'm not really sure. I think it's Kelly Schaefer. I think it's Kelly Schaefer. If you'd like to send something to Ken Boggle, you can do so by doing Ken Boggle, care of Ken Boggle's Mystical Emporium, 511 West Broadway. That is in Frankfort, Kentucky. Boom. Did you see that? How manly. Frankfort, Kentucky, 40601. This is dangerous. This is actually dangerous. I need to focus. You should never cut towards yourself, guys. Always cut away. Always cut away. And my partners, bless them, they're so they're very, very focused on making sure I keep all of my fingers. They're very focused to make sure I have proper health. We were having dinner last night, and we were talking, my security guy, Adam was talking about taking me on a all-terrain excursion in his new Jeep that he's put together, and all this. And he was going to show me, you know, kind of what the Jeep does. We were going to go into the wilderness, and none of that makes sense to me. I can barely get up in the damn thing. I have to have a step ladder to get up into his Jeep. Not a joke. The other day, I actually got stuck climbing out of the Jeep, and I was either going to rip my jeans or rip a tendon. It was a thing that was going to happen. Something was going to get ripped. Anyway, if you want to send some stuff to Ken Boggle's Mystical Emporium, do so at 511 West Broadway, Frankfort, Kentucky, 40601. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Oh, my goodness. Karen Juback. Oh, lovely. Oh, I thought you wrote me. Oh, nice. Wow. Isn't this great? Look, you can't even see me anymore. Ken, just a little taste of Texas. See you in February. Karen Jubeck, Jan Smith, Sue Robertson, and Emily Robertson. Girls, how you doing? How you doing, boo? Oh, my God, that's so cool. Little taste of Texas. Let's see what Texas tastes like. A whole Debbie Does Dallas thing went through my head. I'm trying to push it back so that I don't lose it. But a Debbie's Doing Dallas thing kind of did occur. Pecan brittle. Pecan brittle is actually one of my favorite things. It's one of my, I don't eat it a whole lot, but pecan brittle is one of my favorite things. Thank you for sending that. Let's see what else. Bucky's Nuggies. Bold and spicy. Bucky's Nuggies. Texas is doing the most. What are you doing, Texas? Bucky's Nuggies, bold and spicy. Should we eat one on camera? Bold and sort of spicy. We're going to come back to it. We're going to come back to it. This is beaver nuggets. Not a beaver nugget. Jeez Louise, a beaver nugget? Girls, what is a beaver nugget? I don't know if I'm down with a beaver nugget. Not since 97. Not since 1997 have I even thought of a beaver nugget. Not once. Brian Patrick O'Malley says, Texas looks like it tastes great. If the man I slept with back in 2012 tells us anything, the answer is yes. Texas is a fantastic thing. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. She bubble wrapped it. Oh, can you see it? Is that lovely? Republic Tequila. You can't really see it. It's lovely. Girls, oh my goodness. We're going to sit around and drink margaritas when you get here and try that Republic. Oh my Lord, the gifts just keep coming. Isn't this amazing? Look at this. Look at what these chicks did. So your buddy Ken Boggle loves vodka. I love vodka. And they sent Tito's. Sarah and Greg, my partners, look. We have to get a sponsorship from Tito's, I think. And they're lovely little airplane, you know, sizes. I'm literally going to put these in my bedroom. I am. I'm going to put them in the bedroom. I'm working on making a little space for myself so that if I wanted to just like hang out in my private room, I can. Um, 2, 4, 6 of those. Oh my goodness. How amazing. Just how amazing. Girls, thank you so much. Ladies, that's so unbelievable. Again, if you want to send something to the Mystical Emporium, just send it to Ken Boggle, 511 West Broadway, Frankfort, Kentucky, 40601. Lovely. Bucky's Nuggies with bold and sort of spicy. This is tremendous. I can't tell you how unbelievably grateful I am. What a wonderful gift. This has got everything you need. Beaver nuggets and vodka. A beaver nugget. I can't breathe. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so let me try not to knock anything over. Beaver nuggets. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Sue Robertson, Karen, everybody. Thank you all so much. Awesome gifts. Everybody in the chat room, let's give them some emoji love and show them how much we appreciate it. That's great. That's absolutely great. It says, Lindsay Rutledge says, got to make chilly space where you can't. Oh, you got to make chill space when you can and unwind. Absolutely, you do. You do. My partners were really kind of concerned with the fact that I'm obsessed with work and that I tend to, I will sacrifice my comfort so that I can continue to work, and I will do it for an extended period of time, and then I eventually erupt and I melt down. So they're very concerned about me not having time alone and stuff. So we're going to set up a little space upstairs. So no matter what, I've got a couch, I've got some chairs, and I've got vodka, and I've got a place of my own, you know, very nice, very, very nice. Isaiah says, I'm a city boy wanting to experience a country flavor. Are you interested in some beaver nuggets? I know where you can get some. If you'd like to try my beaver nuggets, that would be fine. You can have some of my beaver nuggets if that's what you'd like. Okay, let's get cracking, everybody. It's time to do readings. Okay, so Isaiah, go ahead and put in your question in the comment section. We'll hit you first. We're going to answer our questions about work, family, home, money. We're going to answer questions about those types of things, heartbreak, relationships, loneliness, mental stresses, things like this. We're certainly not going to do mediumship questions just because we want to value the process and we want to respect your loved one, not show up on a Sunday morning and talk about them on social media. Kind of doesn't feel very good when that happens. Okay, so let's do tarot card readings if we can. Go ahead and send me some questions and I will endeavor to answer them. Miss Jennifer Moran says, OMG, Ken. That's true. Terry wants to know, do my guides have any messages or guidance for me? Absolutely. Yeah, let's find out. Isaiah, make sure you're typing it in. That way I can answer your question, babes. Do my guides have any messages for me? Let's find out. This is for Terry. She wants to know if her spirit guides have any messages or guidance for her. Well, for starters, Terry, the important thing for you to remember is that emotional fulfillment is not always guaranteed in every situation we're in, but it is something that we do have to have from time to time. We, from time to time, must have some emotional fulfillment. We must. You can't just trek through life on emotional empty. It doesn't work out. Next, I want to do this Isaiah question. Elizabeth, if there's any way we can kind of pin that or something. Yeah, I'll get to that, Isaiah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, Terry, your spirit guides are saying to you that it's important for you to put boundaries around yourself so that you are not always extending yourself beyond what you're receiving. There's an imbalance between how much you sacrifice and how much you're being given. Also, there's a lot of mental restlessness and some things that have stayed way too heavy on your head. You've been waiting for them to cycle through. It's possible that you need to actually take action. Well, yeah, you need to take action. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. You got to take action. Yes, if you don't take action, you're never going to get proper sleep. You're never going to get real rest. Terry, my love. Allow things to release, allow things to let go, allow things to just be released. Let them go. We can't hold on to everything. When your hands are full of the past, it's hard to reach toward the future, you know? And if you do happen to reach toward the future, your hands are full of what you've already done. You know, let things go, let them transition, let them change you. You know, I'll just allow yourself to trust the universe. My friend Sarah has been telling me that. I now believe it wholeheartedly. When you let go and you trust the universe and you put yourself in a good place, you're clear about your healthy boundaries, and you're releasing and letting go of things that are past or things that no longer serve you, your life will blossom. Your life will grow. You got to take care of yourself. Absolutely. Hello, Dr. Victor from YouTube. And I think we have a Periscope. Isaiah's on Periscope. Okay. All right. So Isaiah was wanting to know, he said something about being in a relationship that he had thought was going to be the rest of his future. If we can, let's find that question. Let's see what we can do there. Maybe Miss Elizabeth will be able to find it. Let's see here. Mike Archer says, will I finally be moving this year? While we find Isaiah's question, we'll go ahead and do that. Or Isaiah, babe, just type it in again. I want to know. But we're going to go ahead and do Mike Archer. Mike Archer says, will I finally be moving this year? Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Shuffling music. No, it doesn't look like you're going to actually be moving this year, unless, okay, so this is the thing about when I read tarot. When I read tarot, I want to have yes or no answers, but I also need to have guidance, because if the answer is no, I need to know why it's not no, or why it is no, or vice versa. If the answer is yes, I need to know why it is yes, so that we can amplify the good things or rectify the bad things. So, what this looks like to me, Mike, it looks like you have a bit of work ahead of you to figure out exactly how to handle it. There's a couple of different pieces that have you totally stressed the whole way out, and you got to sort through it. You cannot allow yourself to be overwhelmed by the idea of moving. You just simply got to make a plan, clear away any confusion, and trust. We were literally just talking about that. You've got to trust. So can you make this happen? Absolutely. You got to figure out exactly what you need to do. You got to put the money away to make it happen. You should take the time that you're stressing out and actually be packing. Manifest it. Live as if you're going to move. Pack it up. Get the hell out. I think that the answer to your question is, if you can get your money together, get your mind together, sort out all the details and clear away the confusion, you will definitely be able to move. Because look, faith, concrete action, and perseverance changes anything tarot cards say. Action changes anything tarot cards say. I believe that you have got this in the bag, Mike. It's just, are you able to kind of not stress, stress less, plan more? That's what I think. All right, babe. Spot on. Thank you very much. You're very welcome, Mike Archer. Very, very welcome. Okay, here's Isaiah. Thanks, babe. Isaiah says, I got into a fallout with someone who I saw in my future. Do I leave her alone, or do I stay? Should I stay or should I go now? That's a good question. All right, Isaiah. He had a falling out with someone he saw in his future, which happens for all of us. And he wants to know, is it best for him to leave, or should he stay? I say stay with it. I think stay with it. Yes, yes, yes. And is she a mother? Is that a thing? Is she a mom? I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to let it cycle through. Do I think that this relationship is exactly the one you need forever? Not, maybe not. But I do think that you should stay. I think that it's going to turn around for your benefit by staying. All this stuff that you do that kind of in relationships, Isaiah, where when they start to go left, you immediately start to panic a little bit. I'm wondering if this is because your parents divorced or when you were younger or something like this. Um, yeah, I think so. I think so. I think stay with her. I think stay with her. We all go through things that are troublesome, right? We all go through things that are troublesome. Now, the relationship you have with her is not a love relationship. It's not like a forever be in it together because you just said she's your friend. But this means that you have to be a real friend. Real friends are people who will stay with you through thick and thin. Unless you repetitively pull the same BS consistently, you should always stay by your friends unless they're taking advantage of you. If they're taking advantage of you, using you or abusing you, you got to let them, you got to let them go. You have to let them go. But I think that this isn't the case. I think that there is a real relationship between the two of you, and it is worth you staying around. Even though it's not a love romance relationship, it's still a relationship. Kind of be very secure in that. You've got a bit of history together. She has a lot on her plate. You're helping her through it. Friends are friends till the end. I think, yeah, I think stay, be your buddy. Let it cycle through. Help her as best you can, right? Help her as best you can. But she has got to start taking better care of herself. She has to kind of adult a little bit, and she needs to kind of chill out slightly, I think is the answer. I hope that works well for you. But anyway, let's talk about that real quick. So let's talk about relationships and friendships. When I call you my friend and you say you're my friend, I need you to stick around. I need you to stick around. If not, then you're an acquaintance. And that's fine. Acquaintances are fine. It's totally fine to be an acquaintance. It certainly doesn't make me want to invest a lot of time in you, though. However, I do have some friends that are long distance friends. You know, all of my clients and my guests, they're all my friends, all of them. And anytime they need me, I'm there. You know, like anytime someone needs me, all they have to do is like text me and say, "Hey, this is going on." In fact, that's what I tell people during readings. So yeah, I think lately what has happened is that people call themselves their friends. I think because the friend concept is now skewed due to social media. Find me on Facebook, be my friend. I think that that has actually been detrimental to the idea of what actual friendship is, and it has painted loyalty. Actually, it is over cast loyalty. There's no real loyalty anymore. All of your ride or die relationships are not ride or die anymore. It's actually very kind of self-serving and self-focused and self-oriented. That's no bueno. That's no good. That's no good. That's terrible. When they are done using you, usually they will excuse themselves in one fashion or the other, either dramatically or not. But at the end of the day, if you're a Ken Boggle buddy, then you're a Ken Boggle buddy, and I won't tolerate that kind of BS in my life. If you're disloyal, or you are into betrayal and drama and bullshit like that, we ain't playing. Lose my number. Apply elsewhere. I ain't playing. All right. Isaiah says, thank you, Miss Lindsay and Miss Jessica. Darlene Morehouse says, good morning. Good morning. And Terry sending positive vibes to Isaiah. That is fabulous. Miss Jennifer Marine is she says, I have so many issues with that with people, sadly. Absolutely. Susan Wright Perry says, I'm so cut off and guarded. I have no friends right now. So look, it's friendships are attachments as well. You've heard me talk about relationships, romantic relationships, but friendships, they're attachments as well. They cause suffering, they cause joy, they cause happiness, they cause a myriad of different emotions, but they do cause sadness. They do cause frustration and anger and confusion. So you just understand anytime you go into a relationship with someone else, whether it's friendship or relationship or what have you, it is potentially not going to be good. It is going to eventually hurt you in some way. I say that, but we all understand that we're pack animals, human beings are, and we need each other, and we need those buddies, and we need our friends. So there you go. Okay, let's get cracking on to the Tarot Weekly Forecast. What do you say? We're going to deal several different cards and go day by day. See what comes up. Ba, ba, ba. One question at a time, Isaiah. We'll see you here next week on Coffee with Ken Boggle to ask your second question. Right now, we're going to do the Tarot Weekly Forecast. Ooh. Interesting. Let's start with Monday. Monday, January the 18th, King of Cups. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Isn't he gorgeous? King of Cups. Monday, it's important to keep your emotions together. It's also probably a day that you will meet somebody who does touch your heart. It's a great day to reach out to fathers or father figures in your life. It's also a great day to go inside. Smooth your emotional needs. Calm your emotional seas. Do the best you can to harness the power of emotions into something a bit more positive or to something creative even. King of Cups is one of those really beautiful cards where it's like looking at an old friend. It's like looking at a great father. It's like looking at an authoritative figure even in a way of familial love. So Monday, take care of yourself emotionally and be ready to beautiful card. Be ready to care for the emotional needs of other people. King of Cups, to sum it up for you, King of Cups is basically like a couch. They're loving, they're kind, they're lovely, and they're loving. They're kind, they're gentle, they are supportive, they're there when you need them. So turn to your emotional couch, that buddy of yours, absolutely. Tuesday, an all too familiar card is the Magician. Now, remember, on Tuesday, you're fully possessed of everything that you need to make great things happen. You are emotionally stable, your mind is right, you are grounded, and you possess the ability to manifest what you need. So here you see that he's pointing. So he's pointing up here. As above, so below. As above, so below. Meaning if I can think it, I can create it. So it's very important for you to do that. Take authority and responsibility in your life on Tuesday. If you find yourself at odds with others on Tuesday, or you find yourself at odds with yourself on Tuesday and you can't quite figure it out, it's possible that you are ignoring the responsibilities or you are ignoring your ability to change your situations yourself. So take a big deep breath, remind yourself that you are a part of the creator and you are manifesting your reality and you are getting what you want, and find solace in it. Find solace, find comfort, and then find inspiration. Tuesday. That's Tuesday the 19th. This is Wednesday the 20th of January. Page of Coins. It's a great day to think about work in a new way. It's a great day to maybe even consider a new job. It's a great day to go into work with a more positive attitude or with a more efficient approach. If you are considering a new job, don't pull the trigger yet. Don't pull the trigger yet. A page of coins tells us to think about it. Just think about it. Don't pull the trigger. It's going to be okay. There's options. You need to sort through them. Okay. Now, conversely, if you're not dealing with work and you're dealing with stuff on Wednesday and you say, well, it's not work, Ken, it's not work. It could be finances and health. So be thinking about the coins. Okay. On Wednesday, think about the suit of the coins: wealth, health, family, work. Okay. Wealth, health, family, work. This brings us to Thursday. Thursday will be the 21st of January, and it is the Five of Wands. Various different factors happening here. We got a lot of people being competitive, a lot of opinions flying around. You may be tempted to get down with the trouble or to allow the issues to overcome you. You may think, oh, well, they did this, then I'm going to fight back in this way. Don't be competitive. Don't be in it in an aggressive way. Release, let go, or go up a level. When they go low, you go high. I think Michelle Obama said that. It was a brilliant thing to say. And almost foreshadowing, really. When they go low, you go high. Rise above your issues. You still have to deal with all these people. You still have to deal with all of them. But instead of being on their level and fighting and being combative with them, rise above them. You'll be able to see them more clearly. You'll see your own position more clearly, and you'll be able to handle the BS as it flies your way. That would be for Thursday the 21st, okay? Thursday the 21st. Now let's look at Friday. Friday is the 22nd. Look at that, how lovely. That is justice. Justice says there is strength and stability to be found when weighing the options and weighing the evidence that's in front of you. You probably can't even see that she's holding a scale there. Be logical and rational enough to think through your situations clearly and understand that there may be things that you are not clear to you. They may be things that you don't see clearly, but a decision is still needed. A decision is still needed. Conversely, this card is also about making the right decisions for society. Do not do the most on Friday, meaning if there's a stop sign, stop completely. If there's a speed limit, as there always is, know it and follow it. Be a good little citizen on Friday, the 22nd. Be a good citizen, because it is highly likely that you're involved in some kind of a legal situation. When justice pops up, it says decisions must be made, but it is also indicative that there's some kind of trouble law-wise. Maybe not trouble. You could be in a situation where you find that you're just waiting for the courts to make decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? So be decisive, handle everything with the clarity of weighing all the evidence in front of you, make the best decision you can. If there's things that pop up later and you think, oh my gosh, I made the wrong decision, so what? So what? We all make the wrong decisions. We're not 100%, going to make the best decision every single time. But what we got to do is what the courts do. Open your eyes, see what's in front of you, and do the best you fucking can. That's where we're all at. That's the basic idea. That's Friday, the 22nd. That brings us to Saturday. Saturday is the 23rd of January. Stick with it. Stick with it. Some things have happened. You've kind of taken a couple of knocks. Stick with it. Put yourself up in your position with hope, optimism, and clarity, right? So saying, hey, look, I've suffered some setbacks. However, this level of greatness can only be achieved if I do not give up. Do not give in. Do not give up. The Nine of Wands is actually what I studied as the wounded soldier. A soldier who goes into war, and instead of being injured and just taking off, he doesn't. He is injured, but he stays his path. He stays his post. He protects himself as he can, because he's kind of gone through it, but he's definitely not giving up. He's got bruised during the battle, but it's time for war, and he is in it to win it. So Nine of Wands indicates that there is something that has happened. I'm thinking that Thursday, Friday, Saturday are going to be kind of intense. What we can do to take the terrible and turn it into something terrific is that we can make sure that we are not participating in negative speech or negative behaviors Thursday or Friday. We can turn this around, I think. Last week, or was it the week before? I'm not really sure. I can't remember. They blend together. We were talking about how you can clear away your mental stresses by getting everything down in a journal, or by meditating, praying, and those kinds of things. So we kind of turned that card around. I think we can turn these three cards around. I really, really do. I think that the struggle is real. We must do the best we can as we can, and we must not give in, nor must we give up. We must keep carrying on. Brian O'Patrick O'Malley says, yes, keep positive. Jennifer Marine says, agreed. Lindsay Rutledge says, you're so damn good at summing it all up. I don't think so. I feel like sometimes I'm chatty Cathy, chatty Cathy. But anyway, so that's that. Thank you very much for joining me for yet another episode of Coffee with Ken Boggle. Wait, Samantha said something was lovely. Thank you, Samantha. We'll read it later. But I just want to wrap this up for you today and say I appreciate you for being here. I know that a lot of you are not just in the Eastern time zone. A lot of you are in, Mountain, Central, and maybe Pacific. I am so grateful that you are with me every Sunday at 9 a.m. I really, really am grateful. It means the world to me. If you think that you don't matter in the world, you're wrong. You matter to me. And you're actually one of the most important things in my life. Without you, there's no Ken Boggle. So take care of yourselves and take even better care of each other, because at the end of the day, you are your brother's keeper. Your happiness is not more important, nor is it independent from that of his. We are as inseparable as fish and water. Fuck with the fish. You fuck with the water, fuck with the fish. And I don't know about you, but I'm really tired of getting fucked with. Okay? So be good to each other. We are the change that will happen in the world. We are the people who will make this a better place. We, the people, will make this a better place if we're good to each other. Much love. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Bye.